Sorry about that. I have there's in OBS when you run a video or any kind of media, you have to tell it when to start and stop. And what happened is, anyway, I haven't clicked, so it basically rolls through the clip, and then it ends, and then you get black screen. Anyway, it's actually OBS it's been fun. I really have enjoyed it. I think if you're going to live stream, if you're going to do any kind of streaming, it's well worth your while to learn it. And it's been around. It's very friendly. There's a lot of things now. Today, if you look in the description, I got a whole bunch of information on there because I told you in the Tech Tuesday segment that I was getting the GEPRC Vapor, and it's had some pretty good reviews. It's had people fly it. I think it's if you're looking for something that's not a 5-inch, because 5 inches is basically sport flying, and the 6-inch it's kind of an in between. It gets you into the soaring category. I like to cruise, so what I like to do is get good altitude and just float, and it's a really good drone to float with. I mean, if you go up to 7-inch, then you're floating up sides of mountains, So this one kind of gives you some sport flying, and it gives you that floatiness, I guess, So I just want to double check to make sure my audio is good, which I think it is. How we doing? How's my audio doing? Now I'm recording this, so I'm glad you're here because I'm gonna do a live recording, and then I'm gonna try to buzz through it and then get to the point, because I want to do an unboxing really quick. Not because of the surprise aspect of it, just so you can get a hands on. People that have been, that have had their hands on this drone, it's nice to get that. Yeah, Nightbot's freaking nice. I use Streamlabs too, so I've got them all going on. There's Stream Elements. You see that popping up. I think my Nightbot might be my Nightbot might be off right now because I probably have to re-up it. The Nightbot's kind of fun. That's what I was using mostly. All right, so let's get this thing. Let's quickly get to this thing. So let's not mess around too much. I'm testing out a couple things. I'm going mic today. I don't have any microphone. I don't have a studio mic set up, so I'm using wireless. And this is where wireless comes in. So if you're looking for ways to beef up your studio, and I've got the Rhode mic, which is my #1 mic system. I've got the Dono mic, which gives you the mic look, gives you this kind of microphone looking thing. I'm not using this today because it's going to get in the way of my transition. So I kind of tucked this away, and I'm completely wireless today so I can move around. So most of the time I like to have this wire free because I connect things to it, and allows me to get into my computer. But yeah, so I'm mic miniing today. We got the mic mini under here. So let's open up the box. I received it yesterday. I got it this morning, actually. Not yesterday, it was this morning. So let's go ahead and get that thing going. Now let's just make sure you can hear me really good too. I'm going to my bench. So you hear me okay? Oh yeah, I got it. We got to loosen up. We got to unleash the camera. There we go. All right. Oh, this is such a nice setup. I don't have a monitor over here, so you're gonna have to bear with me. So hopefully you can hear. I'm going to bring my phone over here. So we've got, there we go. I can see what's going on with my phone. Good. And then I can also respond to your questions if you have any. But anything about this quad is in the description. I put all of the specifications in there. So let's check it out. Here, let's get a light on it too here. I do have a light. There we go. And we'll just get into the package here. Now I bought this through Pyrodrone. So Pyrodrone is my best. It's the best option for me to buy any FPV gear. Pyrodrone is close. It takes about 2 days for me to get things from them. So we're open here. I have no clue what's inside. All right, there we go. We got a little message from Pyrodrone. It says the people that basically put it in there. It says thanks. All right, Robert and George. Okay, picked by Robert, sent by George. It's kind of cool when they do that. A little thank you. All right, so you got my address on there, which is fine. If you want to send me something, send it to me. So that's that. So here's the GEPRC package inside. Yeah, send me something. I don't care, guys. Go ahead and put that. So here's our GEPRC box. And pretty heavy little box, but it's a 6-inch. 6 inches are not light. 6-inch quads are not light. Let's just get our all right. Very cool. So there's no easy way around this. More packaging. It gives us our directions for our props. So we're gonna see if we can squeeze this puppy out. Now, are we tied to the bottom? Yeah, no, we're out. Yeah, pretty weighty. Pretty weighty. Get it on the bench here. And things that come with it. We've got clear props. These are all my clockwise. So this is one set. So there we got one set. We've got directions, motor directions. So we'll take that set out. We got the side panels. I'm probably going to put the black side panels on. Not a huge fan of the red. Wished it was blue or yellow. I really like yellow. It would be kind of cool. Maybe I'm going to check to see if I can print these side panels off. I'd love to print some. Then we got some straps in there. We got stickers. Probably books for our flight controller. So we're F722. And there we go. And we are 04. Oh, we got antennas to put on too. Oh yeah. Oh, the antennas are set. They've got the antennas tucked. That's kind of cool. So there's our tucked antennas. All right, we're good. Okay, anything else part-wise in there? No, just the side panels. There's a prop tool in there. And we've got battery straps. So probably get those battery straps out. I need to go down and kick my charger into gear. So here we got 2 straps. We'll use both of those. We would give us a keychain in there. Got the GEPRC keychain. Got the tool to hit for our VTX setup. So There it is right there. All right, so let's get this tape off. And I'll probably want the props off anyway, so I can test it. Let's go ahead and get these stickers down here. The stickers, retaining clips. So we can shove those right into there. We're going to definitely set this. So we're definitely going to set this up for GPS rescue. We're going to set up our controller. We got to do that. Not live. Heaven forbid. Heaven forbid you watch me do that live. Let me tell you something. I'll probably be calling Kai later. Usually I can figure it out pretty good. So we do have there is a camera mount here. I'm not messing with that. I mean, the beauty of this bird is that, and then we got our M10 GPS right there. I think that's right. This actually would be a candidate. Let's see, do you got another? This could be a candidate for antenna lengthening. And yeah, you do have another a TPU part in there that you could put on, so you could put a some connectors, some antenna connectors, and you can put on a longer antenna that'd fit right in there, right there. So everything's pretty modular. And then your camera mount. I mean, these days, if you're flying 04, you don't need this camera mount, but and plus the weight. But so it looks like, let's see. So there we go. We've got our USB-C for our flight controller. I can see the button right there. There's our button there's our binding button. I like that the binding button is very visible. We've got a card slot. I do believe I ordered a card. If I didn't, I've got one right here. Yeah, I've got a 128 gigabit card right here. I'm gonna shove in there. I'll just overwrite it. I don't care what's on it. Go ahead and get that card in there, and just in case I fly. Look at that. GEPRC Racing. Their commercial just popped up. I think that's timely for my okay, so get this card in there. But yeah, I'll be binding this thing up to the goggles. But a good, nice sized bed. This does not have any grippy on it, so I can imagine in here we've got some battery. Yeah, there we go. So here's our battery grip. We need to get that down. That's like super important. Let's see, which way does that go? Goes like that. So we got to get that down. That's for sure. We can do that live. Get the battery grippy down there. If I don't do it, I won't do it later. And then, but yeah, okay. So 6-inch is just another excuse for a cruiser, and that's really what I wanted. I wanted to get out there. I wanted a platform that I can get out and use the area that I live in to its full capacity. There we go. Set that down. Hopefully you got that centered. And we won't peel that off until I start putting batteries on there. So leave that on there. And it looks like they gave us 2 of those. So we got another one of those. We got battery straps, GEPRC stuff. Here's our black side panels. I'm telling you, I'm putting the black side panels on. I want it to be stealthy. If I can, I would love to print these. So it would be really cool if they let me print those. Let's see, we've got different screws, different screws for different things. I have no idea. A couple of Allen wrenches, prop wrench. But the big thing right now is to get this thing under power, get it bound to my get the flight controller onto a beta flight. But yeah, 04 camera. It's just nothing better than flying 04. It's just, you don't have to, you don't have to do any crazy stuff as far as mounting, and it just saves you so much weight, more flight time. You got the option to gyro flow your footage, but I've learned, and I think most people have learned, that 04 footage is as good as you can get in its stock form. But yeah, not a huge fan of the red. I don't know. It's not even a real red. It's kind of an orange color. I mean, if you look at it, this is red. So if you look at this cable here, the hot side of the XT60 connector, this is red. That is not red. It's like orange color. I think live, I am going to switch that out. I think I'm going to switch that out live. Let's say I got a screw there. Where else does that disconnect? Hopefully I don't have to do anything else. And you definitely have to tighten up this rear, GPS. I don't see a screw up top here. Let's see. Oh, is it going? Yeah, it tucks under the body. So I think you have to pull. Yeah. So these screws right here, you see those 2 right there. So if you take out the side panel, you have to pull those. I think I've got a tool already. I think that one right there might work. Let's see. Nope. Do have a prop tool on the bench right there. We're ready for props. But let's see. Nope, those are my tools. Those are my quick tools. But yeah, so to take off that side panel, you're going to have to, you pull out this rear screw here, and then you're going to have to pull out these right here. Those are the screws. So we can go ahead and shut my knife there. Let's see. Get into but yeah, so far so cool, man. It's I'm not going to, hopefully I can get a flight in by next week. I'm hoping next week is that the right side? Yeah, there we go. So I'm hoping next week I can get a flight in for you guys. But these are my side panel screw releases. Let's take those out. Pardon my lack of technical knowledge. Hey, I'm a good pilot. I'm a decent pilot. There we go. I'm a decent pilot, but I got to get these red things off. I was not a fan of that. Okay, now why did I buy this? Okay, I bought it for a 6-inch experience. I wanted a cruiser. I wanted something that that had a good value. And there is no question that this thing's value is there. So there we go. So this is popping right out right there. So there's that red side panel. That puppy's out of here. We're not messing it. We're not messing around with the side panels. We are taking those suckers out like right now. I don't think this is the correct one. Actually, it looks cool without them, period. But I'm gonna put them on. It does give us some. It does give us a sense of that's the other side. It does give us a sense of protection. I do believe that these molded parts are worth it. I mean, you don't save any weight really by not having them on. I think that weight savings is, you know, and then you, oh, hey, we lost our light. We lost our light. Hopefully you can see me okay. I do have a, or you'll use this one right there. That'll give us enough light here. This one here, I got to charge up. This is my remote light. So we'll get this one. There you go. Ah, good job. Brio took care of that light transition. All right, I'm over here. Come over here, camera. All right, I'm right here. There we go. It found me. I'm just plugging this back in. I'm getting back on the bench. We'll switch out those side panels and that before we'll end the stream today. But yeah, I just wanted to put my light on the charger. All right, are we back? All right, there we are. It needs to see my face, so all right, we're here. Okay, so PETG hips. I wish my other light was going, but we're okay. So let's get the side panels mounted. Looks like that will go right in there, just like that. Yep, look at that. It's guys, this thing is almost snug enough that you don't even need to put the screws in. So it's almost that snug. So we'll put the screws in. We're not going to mess around here. We're going to go all black. And this thing I've never seen an image of it all black, but you are going to see it in just a second. Let's get the screw going. We'll get this going in there. So that's a really simple fix. I'm just snugging the screw up. I'm not doing much. As far as I'm not putting it in there super tight. Let's get that in there. Really simple. Very, very cool. Yes, Kai, I need to get a set of 1.5 and a 2 and a 1. I need to get a proper set of tools. Hey, you know what, guys? I'm still using my old school charger too. He hates that one too, but that's probably the next thing I got to do. I've got a great battery for charging stuff up. I could fly all day. I've got a 600 watt battery that I can use to charge stuff up. But I don't. My current charger is old. It's 7 years old. It needs to be replaced with a proper charger so I can charge my batteries. My balance charger is old, guys. I'm sorry. She's an old balance charger. There we go. Look at that. Those things, guys, tell me that these are not orange. Tell me they're not orange. Tell me they are not orange. Dead random, they're not orange. Yeah, look at that. That snaps right in there. Gosh, that's freaking nice. Look at that in black. God, that looks badass. I am so excited to fly this. Hopefully you see my excitement. Hopefully you're feeling it. Feel my excitement, guys. New quad. Okay, so for $575, this thing is a steal with the 04 unit in it. So $575, you can't. I'm blind. I'm freaking blind. Oh my God. I just put the screw in. I don't have my light. I don't have my top light. I knew I should have charged that puppy up. Oh my God, I'm getting cramps in my fingers too. A lot of caffeine today. But yeah, guys, with all the crap that I've gone through in the last couple of days, I needed to buy this thing just to get get back on track, you know. The title of my stream is Back in the Game. And back in the game means that your mind is occupied, you've got something cool to occupy. Oh wow, that is not tightening in there. It's probably not lined up. It's probably not lined up correctly. So, come on, that's not getting tight. That's probably the wrong screw, huh? Probably different threads. The frick? Why isn't that going in there? That even lined up? Let's see. I'll look at the other side. I don't know. That one's tight. Maybe I gotta loosen up this side. Let's loosen this up. Push that in. Huh. My problem right now, guys, I cannot see anything. I cannot see anything whatsoever. And go on. I just take those black things off. What I need to do. Why was that? But it does protect my VTX. Maybe it's too short. It's probably, the screw's probably too short. I'm probably using the wrong screw. Kai would probably tell me that. He'd be on the freaking live stream going, yep, that's the wrong size screw. You should have put that one in the other spot. No, I can't get it out of there. I can't see anything. Can't get my screw loose. I got a screw loose, don't I? Come on, I don't break it. I'm going to break it right now. Get out of there. Come on. It's just not lined up to the hole, I'm guessing. If this is disturbing anybody, you can leave the stream at this point. If this is disturbing you. Oh my gosh. If you are disturbed by my lack of skill at this point in time, we'll find out really quickly if that's the. See, I think it has to be the same screw because this one's just fine. I mean, that's bam. So I have no idea what's going on this side panel here. It's got a slight alignment issue. I can't see into the dark area right there. It just does not, it's not hitting a hole. It's not in the hole. Like I said, I am going to in a minute just shit can these freaking side panels and just make it here. I can use my knife and I just got to get some pressure on the other side. Don't put the knife in there. I just got to put some pressure on the screw so it can back out. There we go. What is going on with that thing? It's like it went into nothing. Anyway, I got to get some light. We'll get some light on the subject. All right, let's take this off. Oh, guys, remember, didn't we start this part of the segment with, oh, this is such an easy process, you know? Sure came off easy. It sure came off easy. Let's take that. Look inside. Oh, I see what's up. There's a, oh my gosh. Look at that. It's got this little tiny standoff. See that? That needs to be lined up. So that's the culprit right there. We know it's up now. So what we need to do is line up this side first, just like this. We got it. Get it right there. We'll get it lined. I need light. I need some light. I need to tighten up the other side and then get some light over here. I see what's up. Let's get this one going. Oh, this one is in there. And get it there. So now it's more, and we'll get that screw. Get that screw in there just like that. Get it lined up. There we go. Now I can see. I just don't have any light, guys. That's when I lost my light, it forced me into a blind man's game here. Let's see. Looks like we got it. I think I got. Are we in there yet? I don't think I'm in there yet. Oh yeah, this is so easy. So easy. I'm not lined up, I don't think. Oh, it's yep, it says it is. It's tight now. There we go. We got it. We got that side now. There. And we'll put these back in. We should be good. I got this other one. All right, that was a 10-minute freaking lesson in patience. Guys, that's why I like this. That's why I like this hobby. It's just, it forces you to, even though it's something simple like that, it forces you to think. So much better in black. Absolutely. No question. Black is good. And this, guys, I don't know who thought up this orange program, but these are orange. Is that GEPRC colors? I don't know. It's translucent orange. And it looks like we've got press nuts. So to replace these, you'd have to take the press nuts out. But you probably could buy these colors, I think. But we're gonna do this. We're gonna put them in the baggies. We'll put them back in the box. And we will keep these in case we can change the colors out. I would love to, I could still go with some green if I wanted to do any of the TP or green, not green. If I would go with yellow because I got the Mario colors, yellow, which I really enjoy. I like yellow. But yeah, we will not put props on today. That is overkill, and we have to do a bunch of stuff first. We have to get it on the bench, get it hooked up to Betaflight, set up my controller, get it bound, and but we can do this. We can dream. We can dream big. Like, yeah, you can't get your freaking battery straps in there. Battery straps are always gonna freaking not want to be under power when you do that. There we go. Here's first strap is through. I put it on upside down too. That was stupid. There we go. So we're ready to go. 20 by 250 millimeter. Go like that. Just in case, you never know. This one will go back here and put the big bad boy batteries on there. We'll take that white, we'll take that white stuff off there when we get ready to fly. Okay, now I have a 17, two 1700s coming. This one suggests 22,000 to 2,500 size batteries. I think all of us work on the we get what's on sale category, you know. But yeah, these are orange. I don't know what went through their mind when they said, hey, let's put orange side panels on there. I really don't understand that whatsoever. We did get that handy keychain though. Clean up our desk. We've got our little tool there, a little DJI tool. Check this out. We could go white too because I have PLA Plus. Check that out. I got a whole roll of sealed PLA Plus. This could be a white. I could print out the TPU parts in white. Well, oh, this isn't TPU. I got blue. Sorry for TPU. No, that's PETG. I don't have any TPU. I just have black. All right, I'm going crazy now. I'm saying all kinds of crazy stuff that doesn't make sense. All right. But yes, this thing is thick. I mean, look at those arms. Check those out. 5 mil, really, really solid arms. It almost feels like steel, you know, when you when you see one of these things and you feel it. I mean, it's like metal. I mean, that's why carbon fiber is so freaking tough. It's like steel, but you know, of course, carbon fiber snaps where steel bends. We do have removable arms. Our arms can come off. We do have skids. I like the fact that the VTX is tucked back with like I said, with the antenna, so we could mod these out. And this is what Kai would probably mod out first, you know. I think Kai would mod these out first. That would be the first place you go with some, you know. Here, let's go. Let me just give you. Here's a Mario 5. And here is Vapor. So Mario 5 and Vapor. And then you got these monster props. I mean, these freaking things that's one of the things I love about, where's the fast forward button? Oh, guys, come on, be easy on me, man. I'm pretty much done for the stream anyway. Where's the fast forward button? I totally understand. I'm with you. But yeah, we know it's 6-inch versus 5. But yeah, I really like the big quad, you know, these freaking massive props. There's nothing more cool than a 6-inch prop. I mean, it is freaking badass. So what are these? Here's actually the right prop, actually. And yeah, all the specs I did put on the, so they're inward turning. Okay, they turn inward. So we got like that. I'm not going to put the props on. Yeah, whatever. And this one goes here. Just layout wise. It's just big. Just freaking, just beefy. Love that beefy freaking quad. Love the beefy quad feel. Just fun to strap a battery on, and literally when you take off, it's like taking off an actual airplane. It's just, they're so powerful. And then you could put this thing 300 feet in the air, but just one burst of your controller. I mean, you take off and you're 300 feet. I mean, it's instant. So there it is. There's your comparison, you know. So that'll be it. I think that's it. But you can notice, these are the correct props. Probably should be on here. Props. The correct antenna. Left hand circular polarized. These are the same GPS M10. But yeah, LHCP, just got to get LHCP, and then we got to get the new antenna, the connectors, so we can go to the board. But it is out of scale, proportion. This should have the massive freaking antennas. I mean, it's just so. All right. So yes, we have a friend now. So Mario is not sitting by himself all the time on the shelf. He'll have a friend to sit on the shelf with him. Isn't that funny? Because our quads guys, they spend a lot of time on the shelf. They do. So they spend a lot of time on there. But all right, little bit of happiness for me today. Little piece of happiness. So, but thank you guys. I appreciate you guys checking my channel out today. I'm gonna go and move over here to my main here. But yeah, I appreciate you guys popping in. Hey, I'm over here, camera. Sometimes you gotta tell it I'm back. Here's my face. Thank you. So, but yeah, like I said, you get the full experience of the 6-inch. It's just different. It's just different flying, a 6-inch versus a 5. It's just like I said, you can soar over mountains with these things. And that's what they're really designed to do. You can freestyle it if you want to, but this is for punching the freaking sides of cliffs. All right, guys. Thank you so much for popping in today. Let's see if I can gift out some memberships if possible. I got to check out my membership. Let's see. Can I gift out memberships today? Let's see. I might not be able to yet. I might not be able to. I was hoping. Let's see where we at here. But anyway, I think you guys got the point. So, yeah, let's get this thing in the air. I'm going to check to see if we can put aftermarket side panels on it. That would be cool. We can do a little customization, maybe some TPU prints. I just, the Cobra printer back there needs some work. I mean, I've got tons of filament. Go find some yellow. Let's make it look like a brother from another mother. So, and I probably should. This one, if it was 04, I'd just take that freaking that little adjuster. I'd take that camera mount right off. But this thing I would fly with the Action 4. I would put the Action 4 on and take this off. But all right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me today. We will fly it. We will get it in the air. If you don't know and you were not, yes, it's run. Yeah, this is definitely 6S. Like I said, I'm going to be running 1700s. I probably could run 2000s, and it's always a battle. You get rid of the camera, you can add more battery, but then you add weight. This is not light. It's 460 grams or something like that. It's heavy. Half a kilo, man. So, almost half. Probably we put a battery on it, you got basically half a kilo. So, but yeah, 04 is the only way to go. Get rid of ditch the camera, put more battery. I would say, well, Rimsler, in his flights, he did 1800s, he did 3300s, and then he did, I do have a lithium ion, a 3000 Sony lithium ion pack for this one. I will fly it lithium ion. I used to fly Mr. Croc with lithium ion, but it really got hot. So you can't punch those lithium ion batteries. There's no room for punch. You know, it's for these big motors. So motor wise, like I said, these are 2407. Let's see, 1750 kV. So 17, so 6S. And you know, for this, you don't in 2025, everything needs to be 6S. Everything. Anything you can fly that can handle 6S, that is the sweet spot to fly. Remember back when 4S was kind of the sweet spot? But everything is 6S just gives you more efficiency. And you know, especially when you're using these higher C value lipos but yeah, so these are inward turning. I know a lot of the truists like to do outward turning because it, you know, doesn't get stuck in trees as easy, but I'm not messing with that. I'm not going to switch my motor direction for anything today, and I'll get my stickers off. But yeah, the big thing is to get the orange off this. This is so orange. It's so orange, guys. I got orange behind me on my head. You see those rocks? Orange, orange. Yeah. Aren't you glad I took these off? No. So unless you're a fan of orange, I am not. So, all right. But thank you guys. Yeah. Appreciate you popping in today. And we'll get it in the air, and I'll, you know, give you some feedback as soon as I can. All right. What are we? 52? Yeah, I'm over. So thanks, guys. Am I going to go on Friday? Probably not. Getting this live stream in, probably not Friday unless something comes up and I can quickly, you know, and I can quickly get in. So let me just check one more thing here. I'm just looking to see if I've got any. Yeah, it's not letting me gift any. It's not letting me gift any memberships out, so that sucks. Hopefully we didn't lose that feature. But yeah, thank you, Lone Star, for popping in. Homegirl 57. I don't know. Do you fly FPV, Homegirl? I don't know. To me, this changed my life. FPV. When I learned FPV, I taught myself FPV. It gives you, if you have never flown FPV, it gives you freedom. So some drone guy, thank you very much for popping in. Jagger 7, another CG, thank you. Appreciate you guys for popping in and participating today. Yeah, it doesn't. Anyway, we'll leave, and we'll leave it at that. So have a great weekend. Have a great 4th.